Let's get on with that new Holmesian adventure. Baker Street, it feels like home. Oh, hey, how you doing, Watson? Oh, jeez.
Go away, you swine. Leave, or I'll make you bleed.
Okay, so...
These all came from the swamps.
Jeez.
Could be toting contraband.
Are these nightmares or visions?
Fight the calling.
Oh. Oh.
Blood.
Watson, what do you know?
I beg of
What
you,
what do your dreams tell you?
Relieve your blood.
Oh, no, it can't be. It can't end like this.
I mean, you woke up, my man.
Again, this nightmare haunts me.
Ooh.
It won't let me forget.
So it's a recurring nightmare.
How did this all begin?
Oh, okay, so is this in the future then? These aren't visions of the future, they are visions of the past, maybe. You know, I gotta say, for the time this game was made, that was a pretty impressive opening. You'll love to see it. You know, I would love to know, you know, this is quote-unquote like the Awakened Remastered. I actually haven't looked into what makes these remastered, other than, I guess, maybe better controls and or maybe even controller support. Okay, so it's 2 years ago from that time. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, Watson, our boy. Just leisurely strolling, enjoying a beautiful day on Baker Street. Not a care in the world until he runs into this guy. Hey, long time no see.
Good morning, Holmes. Looks like a typical London day. Fog in the morning, fog in the afternoon. And here's a surprise. Fog in the evening.
As someone who loves fog, that is no problem.
Can you imagine? I have been at it since 5 a.m., and I scarcely think my list of patients for the day has even been touched. What is more insufferable, I haven't even had a moment with the morning paper.
Oh,
They
truly
say
a tragedy.
The minister will assuredly... Holmes, whatever is the matter? You haven't heard a word I have said.
What's going on in that head? Hey, Gold Roger, how are you doing today?
Tedium, my dear Watson. Life is ordinary. The papers are lifeless. Any hint of audacity, and dare I say, romance has vanished from the criminal world.
Another classic Holmesian moment, him
is
being
only
bored.
temporary. You know perfectly well that
There's
sooner
always a
or
new
later
case on the
an
horizon.
exceptional incident will occur in London or thereabout, which cannot rest till the talents of Sherlock Holmes are called into play.
Come on,
Then
buddy,
it
you
will
know
be up
the
to your
drill.
agile wit to set things right, which should satisfy your constant need for mental gymnastics.
I hope the heavens hear your words, Watson. I hope they do indeed.
I must take my leave, Holmes. I have an appointment with a rather odious man, Captain
Oh,
Stennis.
sorry, you're
He
not
is apparently in a state
at your
of
best
near
right now.
tachycardia due
Doing
to some
pretty
problem
good.
involving his manservant.
Had a bit of a rough week,
Why
Gold
don't
Roger.
you get out for a brisk walk, Holmes? Perhaps
Yeah.
buy a newspaper or visit that fellow Barnes over on Glentworth Street. You might remember him, the bookseller.
Oh, yes,
He
yes.
has some new volumes of the particular sort that should occupy
We
your
remember
mind
him
for a
from
time.
Sherlock Holmes' Nemesis. Though we're, I guess, playing these out of order, because I think this game technically in the timeline takes place earlier. I do think I remember roughly where that is. Okay, so we're Holmes. Oh, we're in... Hold on, so, there we go. I much prefer to play these games in first person, unless maybe there's a moment sometimes where it seems like maybe they want you to view puzzles from maybe a certain perspective. Okay. And they still have the spacebar to see everything you can interact with, I think is key to any adventure game going forward. All right. I feel you, Gold Roger. Sometimes, you know, You're just not feeling your tip top. Oh yeah, this is tons of, okay, what do we get there? Yeah, there we go. Items. Ah, box of matches. Okay, we have a knife and box of matches. Okay. All right, we can just open back up where we were. Here, we cannot interact with anything there. Interesting. Anything in here? Not at all. What was Watson eating? That's my real question. Maybe the most disgusting looking eggs I've ever seen in my life. Good for him. Yeah, these games are all about the puzzles. All right, let's head out. Go to the bookstore, eh? Okay.
The Strand! The Strand!
Hey!
Find the Strand!
How's it going? Can we have a little chit-chat? There we go.
Strand!
The
Strand,
princess
find the
attacked.
Strand.
Princess of what?
So, my young
Who?
friend, what is the news?
Nothing of interest for the great detective, sir.
Oh.
Those old stuffed shirts ate up half of London at their big scientifical to-do, and some Scandinavia princess is driving the locals wild with curiosity.
Interesting.
A Scandinavian royal is in London? If you and the lads can look sharp and find out more about her visit, there will be some coin for your
Interesting.
pockets.
So at least Sherlock
Righto,
is at
Mr.
least
Holmes.
curious
If there's
about
aught to be found,
this
the regulars will have it. I'll
visiting
send the words
royal.
out to the lads.
Okay. I mean, as we know from Nemesis, royals
It is
are often
necessary to keep my
involved.
informants in fighting form.
Exactly. Okay. Okay, so celestial phenomena. Yesterday at the Academy of Sciences, a sumptuous dinner was held for distinguished members of the British scientific community. A central figure at the festivities was astronomer Dr. or just D. Sullivan. This brilliant scientist shocked the world, colleagues, and even continental rivals with his discovery of an upcoming and rare celestial alignment of 7 stars. Sullivan has calculated this event will occur in December, sometime within the next few weeks. This unique conjunction, as it is called in astronomical terms, will be barely visible to the human eye. Detailed observation will require special optical equipment, which only the Academy has in its... Can I... No, there's no more? Oh, there we go. In its possession, even with the equipment, Professor Sullivan noted that conditions must favor a proper viewing of the stars. He took great pleasure in adding that this celestial event will provide an unexpected boon for expert stargazers. The alignment will reveal an 8th star, ordinarily concealed by its neighbors and whose existence has never been clearly established. The revelation that Fomalhaut, as it has called in ancient texts, might finally be observed had to be the cause of the audience's excited shouts, unless it was the presentation of dessert at the same moment. Strange disappearance. The recent visit of the Swedish princess Ildur will be remembered as yet another unfortunate event in a series of mishaps related to the scandal-plagued princess. We can only hope that relations between our countries will survive. The strain. Among the worst of the incidents was the extraordinary affair with the chocolate auk, that which readers may recall led to the dismissal of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. The British diplomatic corps have been further embarrassed by the recent mysterious disappearance of the Scandinavian princess's personal bodyguard. Oh. Ooh. I know, I love a good top hat. Nothing wrong with the top hat. I mean, I feel like the problem is we don't really dress formally all the time. You know, it would be easier for people to justify owning a top hat if there was more occasions to just wear them. This member of her inner circle visited our fair city during his spare time and never returned from the late-night promenade. The police have the greatest confidence that their inquiry will be successful, as the missing man is a striking representation of the Scandinavian race and should have been noted during his visits with the fair nightingales at the Gentlemen's Club about the town and Covent Gardens. Deceased. It is with great sadness that the Northern Lighthouse Board announces the loss of their faithful employee, Matthias Fernston, due to an unfortunate accident. Mr. Fernston had been the security guard at the lighthouse for the last 23 years. Wow. And his demise came as a shock to all those who knew him. According to tradition, the position will stay within his family, and his nephew Bart recently returned from India and will take over the responsibilities at the lighthouse. We bid farewell to Matthias, extend sympathies to his family, and wish all the best to young Bart. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what would be a good, like, just going out and about town, walking, going for a stroll. If everyone was wearing, fancy fare, I feel like that'd be really fun. Strange fish. The day before yesterday, a bargeman notified the River Watch about a strange jellyfish floating in the Thames. The watch searched the dark waters and, to their shock, spotted what appeared to be a human scalp. Upon closer inspection, it proved to be a wig re-dyed in a bright red. According to a label embroidered on the wig's scalp cap, it was the property of a well-known local theatrical company. Fortunately, the company is said to have fallen into a sad state. Its reputation is rapidly dwindling, and its actors allegedly have taken to alcoholic beverages. Oh man, there's a lot going on. How much more is there in this? Oh my god, so much in this newspaper. Okay, well, we'll go back to that if we get stumped. How about that? Okay, some interesting pieces of local news. What about you? What are you up to, buddy?
Pardon me, I'm looking for the Barnes bookshop.
No. I mean,
Would
I know
you
where it
happen to
is.
know it?
I know the place, know it well, Mr. Holmes. The bookshop is on Glentworth Street. Take your first right and then the next left, and you'll find it straight away.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I mean, we know where it is, but I appreciate the help. How's it going, buddy? Nope, no interest in talking to us. How about you, pigeons? Yep, no, this is the area from the other game. I mean, this is an iconic street, I would feel. You got going on.
Respects, Miss Fleming.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Love a good flower shop. Love it. One of my favorite things is, hey, it's the pigeon guy, or I guess also undercover guy. Nope, not interested in talking. Okay, well, let's go talk to Barnes. Is one of the things I love is a flower shop and bicycle shop that are the same thing in the same
Mr.
store.
Holmes. How are you? I have some new novels that should interest you. A nice illustrated volume on fish and a collection of legends on piracy. They must be here somewhere.
I mean, the piracy sounds interesting. Okay. I guess we can have a chat with him.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Nothing at the moment, I guess. Why do I care about
Appears to be
this?
A trace of shoe leather.
Oh.
Did somebody fall here?
That's definitely interesting. Okay. We could look around.
Ah, the pirate's book.
Yes. Who pretended to be lover of his brother-in-law? We now close this chapter on the cruise of famous pirates with the most terrible of the lot, the dreaded Sharks of McGrinty. Never before has one band of seafaring men had as many abominable and bloody crimes in their foul credit as McGrinty and his sharks. To fully list their atrocities would likely require a dozen dedicated volumes. McGrinty himself is regarded by experts as a psychopath and deviant in spite of his indisputable seafaring skills and qualities as a leader. His refusal to give any quarter to those who surrendered is well documented. In particular, his preference for dispatching the unfortunate survivors by either slicing them to ribbons or performing slow evisceration. There's also his well-known unnatural attraction to dead men of the cloth, which is supported by numerous witness statements. Clearly a man of profane appetites and disregard for all humanity. Okay, we got a real grim pirate situation. In recent years, his depraved reputation has faded from public awareness, and younger generations know McGrinty primarily from the romantic tales of his infamous lost treasure. And the interest is well based, as McGrinty's treasure cache is estimated by the Royal Navy registers as one of the richest of its kind. Gold, precious stones, jewelry, works of art, but some of the riches taken from vanquished ships by this pirate lord and his crew. The biggest mystery is the whereabouts of this fabled booty. No trace of it has surfaced in these long years, nary of a gold coin or scrap of cloth. History tells us very little about the fate of both the treasure and the sinister captain and his crew. Okay. All right, so if we do get stuck, we can look at that. Do you know, as far as I know, this game in particular is not based on any one Sherlock Holmes story, and it is more just a interpretation of the character in a unique setting, because I do not remember any Sherlock Holmes stories that deal with the occult or eldritch horrors or Lovecraftian
A
tales.
book about sea fauna.
Ah, yes. Fish identification. Great. Assuming we'll need this. Anything else around here? Do a good look. Oh, it's a neat little... It looks almost like it might be made of, like, porcelain. Maybe ivory would mention it. No, got everything here.
I will take them.
Thank you, and goodbye, Mr. Holmes.
Good to see you, Barnes. Again, interesting. Why would it remark on the heel scuff there?
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
No, nothing. All right. So we got the book on piracy. We got the book on the fish. Okay. Continue onwards. We will. So many pigeons. All right. Let's go. Perhaps back to Baker Street. Oh no, Watson. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Holmes! Here!
What do you got going? Oh, yes. This house. This is cool. All right. What's going on, buddy?
Ah, it's good that I found you, Holmes. As I told you this morning, I visited Captain Stenick. Although his symptoms are not serious, the circumstances which caused his palpitations are quite peculiar.
Okay.
Perhaps you can make something of it.
Hey, anything to help.
Here is Captain Stenick and Sergeant Ruffles.
All right. Let's have a little chat. And just make sure, yeah, we have this whole map of London now. So we have Barnes, we have the Stenwick residence, and 221. Cool. All right, what's going on, buddy? Let's have a little chat.
Captain, I understand from Watson you are quite upset.
Any man will be the same, and with less provocation. My servant has left in the middle of the night. Damned ungrateful.
Oh,
after all
just
I
ran
have done for
away.
him.
Okay.
To top it off, he knows not one word of English. Finally, if he causes any damage, I will bear the brunt of people's anger and suffer the consequences.
Very strange that
because
he
I
would
am
go
the
run
person
off
who
if
brought
he
him to England.
doesn't speak any English.
How long was he in your employment, and is he accustomed to vanishing in this manner?
We returned from Australia more than 5
Okay.
months ago now.
Huh.
But to his credit, he never left this house before now.
So then it's
He is
very out
afraid
of
the
character.
city, as are many
So maybe he didn't
inhabitants
run
of
off.
open
Maybe he
spaces.
was
Could he have stolen
kidnapped.
something?
Upon my word, no.
How much money does he have on his person?
Frankly speaking,
So he has no
he
money.
didn't have any money.
Wouldn't steal
I kept
anything,
his
and nothing's
wages for
missing.
him, and they are in my safe. In any event, what the deuce would he have a need for money?
Who knew that he worked at your home, and had he any contacts here in London?
Anyone who deals with me professionally knows Baopa is my personal servant. As for his contacts, they are limited
why?
to the
Yeah, this is
delivery
very
men who bring
strange.
food or other items
All right,
to
well,
my
we will
home.
investigate this.
What reason could he have to see anyone other than
This is, I
myself?
think, worthy of Holmes's attention. Okay. What about you, buddy? What do you got to say about the whole thing?
Now then, Sergeant, what is it about, and what elements of the crime do you have documented?
Referring to the official report, the following particulars were taken down.
Okay.
A young Maori responding to the name Baopa was reported missing by his employer, Mr. Stenick.
What is
No
with
one in
this
the
camera
surrounding
work? This
area
is
saw
so
or heard
interesting.
anything relevant to this incident. In truth, we rarely concern ourselves with cases such as this, but the lad speaks not a single word of English, and according to his employer,
I mean,
has
that I feel like
considerable
is,
strength.
let's say, a little
Wild
prejudiced
customs of
thinking.
his native land, who knows what damage he could cause.
Not interested in his safety or well-being, huh?
You must know, Mr. Holmes, there have been a few similar cases reported recently.
Ah.
The facts are much the same. Immigrants from the poor districts have been reported missing by their
I
families.
don't think they're missing as so
We
much
expect that
as...
some low-class brothel
Maybe.
has opened its doors to the local
No, I
exotics.
don't think so.
And Mr. Holmes, you can imagine how word would spread. Mark my words, with his unique
I don't
looks
know.
and speech, we'll find this boy in no time. I imagine he'll have nothing worse to show than empty pockets and a delighted air.
That is a possibility, to be sure.
Yeah, I don't know if
However,
Holmes is buying that
I would
tale
be most
either.
grateful if you could ask your superiors to send me the reports about those similar cases. I rely on you, Ruffles.
I love that his name is
Watson,
Ruffles.
continue your search here. I must follow another lead.
Okay. So... he is gonna... Wait. Interesting. So we're not going to go here. Well, where does he... Oh, geez. Where are these twins? Hi, guys. Do you happen to know that, they're like a mirror dimension? Oh, I thought they were going to stay together. Who are you? Oh, God. Who are you? Who are these, I guess, doppelgangers who apparently don't know each other? Oh, look at this.
This should prove useful.
I guess we want it. All right, buddy. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully you don't run into... maybe you guys shouldn't touch. Maybe there'll be a collapsing of dimensions if you do. All right, so let's go back to our place, I guess. Watson is supposed to stay there.
I don't have enough information.
Huh.
I should return and investigate further.
So we do want to investigate there, then. Interesting. Okay. Got a ladder. I don't know why we need that. Assuming there's going to be something high up that we need to get to, or maybe we need to bridge something. Ooh. Okay, we got footsteps.
Footsteps.
There we go. Aha.
Let's see.
What can we glean from this? All right, well, we can at least get the size of the shoe.
The size is undoubtedly 7. The shoes are also hard-soled.
Huh. Very small feet. In his garden, I noticed footsteps leading away from the wall and towards the shack door. They were at size 7. The size in... That is not how you spell connection. With the depth of the impressions near the wall suggests a heavy or large man. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything in these footprints. So let's back off. Why don't we check here? Oh, geez. I feel like maybe there's more going on here than we originally thought. What is happening
What a
here?
peculiar drawing.
Yeah. Very peculiar. In the shack where the young Maori, Baopa, was living, there is a drawing in the soil in Maori style. It depicts what appears to be the silhouette of a human running from a huge wave filled with vague forms that resemble flying fish. Yeah. Well, it looks like a giant flying fish, but yeah, I get what you're seeing. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Holmes. Anything over here? Oh. Interesting.
Footsteps. Let's see.
Most definitely. We get anything from these? All right, well, let's most definitely get the size on them.
The size is undoubtedly 7.
Okay, so
The shoes
same
are
guy
also
then.
hard-soled.
Same guy. Huh. Interesting. So, someone broke out of here? Huh. Very peculiar. Okay, so I guess this is what we need to investigate while Watson's in the front. Yeah, anything else in here? I mean, we got our space bar. Okay, there is something in here. Let's investigate. Oh.
This appears to contain some measure of opium. I shall analyze it.
All right, let's go back to Baker Street and analyze the opium. Interesting. I mean, opium is a very dirty, very messy drug. So, I mean, one that in many cases Holmes has a great knowledge of. Hey, how's it going, buddy? How's your twin?
I don't have enough information. I should return and investigate further.
Okay. We don't have enough to go back and analyze the opium yet. I'm assuming we need to collect a whole bunch of things. There was some more over here. Wait, is this the wall? Yeah, look at that. They bent the,
Yes, there is something here.
the spikes.
Yes, there is something here.
Okay. Ah, the footsteps. Hold on. What do we got
I
here?
have no reason to go there.
But I feel like I do. Maybe we need to look at that from the other side first. Sometimes this game is a little picky about what you look at and where you look first before it kind of reveals itself. Anything in this section? Just want to make sure. No, it doesn't look like it. All right, let's check out the back here. Yeah, there's something on this side.
Yes, there is something here.
Can I put this on it? Okay, so we have it selected. There we go. Aha. Okay. Oh. Ah, in Stomach's garden on top of the wall, I found some plant fibers. Okay.
Fibers? Why are they here? It will be necessary for me to examine this more
All
closely.
right, so now we
at
have
Baker
2
Street.
items at Baker Street. So maybe the origin of the fibers will give us something. Okay. I think we got everything here. Anything else with the footsteps?
Footsteps. Let's see.
Yeah, I wonder if there's anything we can learn that we didn't see. Just want to do a very quick tap just in case. No, I don't think so. Okay. Anything with these footsteps? No, I don't think so. Peculiar that it would still have something here for us to look at.
Footsteps. Let's see.
I think these are all the same footstep. Yeah, I don't think we can measure it again.
The size is undoubtedly
Yeah.
7. The shoes are also hard soled.
Okay. Okay, so we don't need anything here. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see any other... No, nothing to pick up. All right, let's go back to Baker Street now, question mark? I would guess. We got 2 pieces of evidence. How's it going? Imagine just seeing, like, you guys are having, like a little chat, kind of like, you know, catching up, and then you see Holmes running back and forth like a madman. Like a mad lad.
I don't have enough information.
Come
I
on!
should return and investigate further.
All right, so we didn't get everything there. Interesting that we can't look at these footsteps, though. Like, this seems like a... Oh, obviously it continued on.
I have no reason to go there.
Okay. We got everything here. Oh, man. Are you like the younger brother of the twins? What's going on here? Oh my god. There's another one. Oh my god, is this town populated by nothing but twins? Oh my god. Some dark revelations. I wonder if there's anything over here. Because so far, we only saw how they got out, not how they got in. Can I have a chat with you guys?
Have you found anything, Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, we found some things. What are you,
What
Watson?
do you make of this, Holmes?
Okay, so you have nothing to contribute. Alright, well, let's go have a look around here. See if there's anything to let us know how maybe they got in. Because as far as we know, this guy is not super duper... Yeah, maybe it's just one family populates the whole town. Maybe just this neighborhood. Maybe these are all like the various siblings. Oh, okay. Here we go.
The lock was not cracked.
Okay.
The lock was not
Ah,
flaxen, yellow in color.
interesting. What is this? Fibers, piece of cloth, small lump of opium. All right, so there's some other stuff here that we missed. Trying to get a good look now. So the lock wasn't forced, but also, I don't know if it's much of a lock. Anything on this side? It keeps letting us look at this again, which makes me think we're missing something here, but I honestly don't see a single thing there. All right, maybe now that we have these other pieces of evidence, we can do a full analysis back at Baker Street. The Golden Lion. Ah, a true watering hole. Excellent. All right. Come on.
I don't have enough
Oh
information.
my
I should
god.
return and investigate further.
You're killing me here, Holmes. You're killing me. It's great because they all have, like, they're all on the same walk animation cycle. So it really accentuates how similar they are. Alright, so the lock wasn't forced. I wonder if there really is something with those footprints that we're just not seeing. Lock wasn't forced. Yeah, this is still here too, eh?
The lock was not cracked.
Anything else on the outside of this place? No, I don't think so. And the fact that I can still look at this
Footsteps.
is very
Let's see.
peculiar.
Hmm,
Oh,
how strange. This appears to be a fish. I shall have to examine this more thoroughly under the microscope.
okay. So a fish scale.
Footsteps.
Was there anything else that we missed? I did not see fish scale in my future. I guess yeah, that makes sense why we got the fish identification book.
The
but
right shoe is missing a nail.
aha, there we go. All right, Mr. Semmer's garden. I observed traces of footsteps leading from the wall around the house to the entrance of a nearby shack. There was additional evidence of a heavy object consisting with being a man landing on the ground from the wall. Inference is that the man of a certain weight. The footsteps were consistent with a size 7 full-soled shoe. A nail is missing in the sole of the right shoe. Okay. Good. All right, so there was something else there that we were missing. All right. That feels pretty definitive. Unless there's something in these flowers, I honestly cannot see another single thing around here. Ah, there we go. They even gave us a
Watson,
cutscene.
we must
Perfect.
return to Baker Street.
We have
What do you make of
analysis.
this, Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Stenick, I wish my news were your
I think
simply
someone,
left
you
your
know,
employment voluntarily for the
drugged him.
service of a more honest man. Unfortunately, I don't have that pleasure. In truth, the news is grim indeed. Your servant was seen in the company of 2 men yesterday. One of the 2 is a man of moderate size, very robust, and a mature age. His profession, which will be the key element in our investigation,
we got analysis.
will be determined by me within few hours.
Okay.
The other is a young Hindi who is tall and only recently arrived in England. There is a darker side to these events. Your man was not with them by choice.
Yes.
Rather, the evidence shows he was kidnapped.
That was my
At
guess.
this moment, the reasons behind this villainous act are unknown, but rest assured, the truth will not elude me for long.
All right, so 2
Gentlemen,
men
I
broke
wish
into
you a
this
good day.
guy's
Come, Watson, we must hurry. There's a great
his
deal
room
to do and
and,
little enough time to spare.
took him over the fence.
Holmes, I must protest. You did not spare my client, Captain Stenick. This seems unusually harsh.
Was there really much to
That
spare?
may
We
be,
just told him
Watson,
what the
but
situation
now
was.
What matters more is to know the reasons behind the kidnapping of this young Aboriginal yesterday evening in central London, and more importantly, what has become of him.
We must solve mystery.
I must concentrate on a small experiment I will run to test my theories. Please go to the poor Lovelorn Barnes and ask him if he has something on the Maori nation and
okay.
its traditions.
So who are we going to play?
Also,
Holmes or
if you should
Watson?
happen to see the newsboy outside, find out what he knows, and if it has value, give him a coin.
I mean, how
And for
is
God's
he supposed to
sake,
know if
don't
it
be
has
a
value?
miser, Watson.
A miser?
Man.
You cost me one of my patients and you question my level of generosity with your informers? Oh, really?
I mean, Holmes is pretty blunt.
Sometimes you go too far.
All right, so no, we are Sherlock. Okay, so we have analysis to do. Let's take a look here. We have, we can do small lump.
I shall have to examine this more thoroughly under the microscope.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. We want to break it apart. Yeah, there we go. Tweezers?
The meatball ignited, but
Yes,
failed to burn completely. There are, without a doubt, mustard seeds present, probably in exotic form. What could be the other components, I wonder?
Okay, well, I guess it's... Do we need to break it apart further? I know, Dr. Watson in this game is way more buff than you would expect. I mean, he was in the military at the time, I guess. Break this apart further or not? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, what do we have here? Compound from Maori's lump, fish scale. All right, so let's, I guess, maybe analyze this.
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
I mean, that's always kind of a varying degree of Watson's history, whether or not it's important that he was in the military or not. I think most of the time he's just depicted as he was like a sharpshooter. Like he was obviously like a field doctor, and he was good with a rifle, but that was basically it. Match?
Now it can't be used for anything. Now it can't be used for anything.
No. Stay there. No. I want to do...
Now it can't be used for...
We need to figure out what this thing is. Come on, buddy. Want to take a look at all your instruments. All right, we got acid.
Now it can't be used for anything. Now it can't be used for anything.
All right, so we have microscope. Oh, we're just picking up all this stuff. I thought we were like holding on to or like changing them out. Oh, damn. All right, so we got basically everything here now.
Now it can't be used for anything.
No, I want to deselect. There we go.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Do we use this thing?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Water solvent, maybe?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Holmes, you gotta give me something here. We can also look at this under the microscope, I'm assuming. Yes, yes.
According to this monograph, the fish scale appears to be from a perch, a saltwater fish with high commercial and culinary value.
Okay. Fish scale found on the footstep traces in Stenwick's garden. The scale is identical to that of a perch, a saltwater fish of high commercial value. All right, so perhaps one of the people is a fishmonger or a fisherman. Okay. What about this? Cut it open at all? What happens if we do that? I mean, this guy knows his fish. Can't get one past old Holmes. All right, let's take a look at fibers then. Can we pick them apart first, or do we have to actually cut into this? What are we doing here?
These
there we
fibers
go.
are clearly hemp. Now, about the origin of these stains.
Hemp, interesting. So, I mean, cheap clothing. Can we use anything on it?
Nothing.
I don't think so. Let's take a look. So we have piece of stained rope, piece of cloth. Let's try looking at that, maybe.
Very interesting.
Okay. No tools to investigate this. Okay. All right. So a piece of cloth found at Stenwick's on the door lintel of the young Maori's room. It is definitely woven flax. This cloth was dyed, yet not in England. Without the slightest doubt, this material originated in India. Taking into account the height of the lintel, the only explanation is that a large man with a turban made from this cloth crossed the threshold. However, there is no trace of such a man in the garden, which means he knew how to land in such a way as to leave no trace when he jumped, and that his shoes have a smooth, flat sole like Indian slippers. With the other evidence included, this man is undoubted Indian and arrived in England only recently. Okay.
Nothing.
All right. So we have to still analyze what's in this. So what do we do? Spirit of alcohol? Like how?
Now it can't be used for anything.
It's gotta be water?
Now it can't be used for anything.
What do we use on this thing? There we go.
Perhaps if I apply heat?
Absolutely, Holmes. There we go. All right. Let's figure out what's in this thing. Analysis time. Oh, geez. What is this device? I mean, it's cool as hell, but accurate? I have no idea. What does your thingamajig tell you, buddy? Like, is it supposed to be like a centrifuge?
Incredible. I note a strong presence of opium blended with a concentrate of morphine. The remaining elements are a mystery to me.
Okay, so hard sedative. Small lump found in the Maori's shack. Analysis indicates it contains opium, blah, 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 blah. Okay. What else do we got? We haven't analyzed the stained rope yet. Put that in there?
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
Okay, so... Stain, maybe water?
Now it can't be used for anything.
No. Solvent. There we go. All right. Let's watch the dance take place again and figure out what the hell is this. So, One of them is an Indian man who recently came to England. The other one is a shorter man who perhaps works in fishmongering or maybe fishing. I have no idea what this device is. I mean, he just says it's his device and apparatus, but I mean, it kind of
This
looks
is
like it's
evidently
distilling
coal
it.
soot mixed with water, and given
Ah.
the absence of any salt particulates, it must be fresh water.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I should look from the window and see where Watson is.
Oh, what's going on? Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey, now oh, that's fun. Wait, is he up there looking at us? Oh, come on. You gotta be consistent. Yeah, I have no idea what that device is. I would guess it's supposed to be like his fake version of like some sort of centrifuge, kind of. Like he's like distilling down whatever he's like dissolving or liquefying. All right, what'd you find out about the princess?
There's a good lad.
How you
does it
doing?
go?
Hello, sir.
My associate, Sherlock Holmes, said you might have information for him about, now, what was it?
Well, Sherlock didn't tell us.
The princess, Gav. He was looking for the scuttlebutt on this here princess what be visiting. Exciting goings on. Her bodyguard went missing the first morning after
Right,
she
yes.
got here.
Another
Nice
missing
job to look
person.
after a princess's body, innit, sir? They say he went out on a town having a go with the ladies, if you get my meaning. Like as not, he was trapped by some gang of toughs. Otherwise,
No,
they'd
you're
get the
not
best of
wrong,
him.
Gold Roger.
A
That is
proper
exactly the
giant
kind of
it
thing
was by
Sherlock
all
Holmes
accounts.
would
Don't get
have.
me
But I guess the
confident,
question
sir.
is it something that he designed or is it something that would have
Thank you,
actually
sir.
existed?
Obliged, I'm sure.
Okay. All right, I guess we can go back to Holmes then. I paid your lad. How's it going, buddy?
Please, Watson, leave me to my thoughts. I
Oh,
must
geez.
concentrate.
All right, fine. What else? What else do you want us to do? I thought we got what he needed. Do we not have any items from it? No. Do you have anything for us to do in Baker Street? No, besides talk to Sherlock, there isn't really a whole lot. All right, maybe there's something else we can talk to, or someone else.
The Strand, boy, the Strand.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We already paid you for the hot tip. What are you, buddy? What do you got to say? Nothing? Nothing? Yeah. I don't think like what else would we need to investigate before we talk to Holmes, but that seems like it. All right, maybe we can try again now that we kind of took our little more time. Or maybe we have to go back to our room? No? No? Doesn't look like it. All right. Holmes, I got that tip for you.
Please, Watson, leave me
Oh,
to my
man.
thoughts. I must concentrate.
Jeez. We really don't have anything else, right? Yeah, we have, yeah, the pirate information. Nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, we talked with him. Yeah, bodyguard went missing. Yeah, I don't really see anything else. Yeah, there's really nothing else here. Yeah, he said, went out of town having a go with the ladies. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything about, like, maybe where we want to investigate his missing location. Holmes. And we can't switch between them at will, right? We actually have to wait for the game to do it. All the little fun knickknacks from their adventures. Yeah, there's really nothing in here, huh? Watson, make your bed, goddammit. Come on. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Holmes really doesn't want to have a chat with us, huh? Oh, he also said talk to Barnes. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's the thing we're missing. Yes, Barnes. Let's go have a little chat with our book friend. Down the road again. To see our bookseller, Barnes again. How's it going, buddy?
Good morning.
What do you
Has
got?
your sprain improved?
Good morning, Dr. Watson. It is slowly showing improvement. What can I do for you?
Would you happen to have a
Yes,
book on the Maoris?
that's right, on the Maori tribes.
If I have one available, it would be on that bottom shelf. Although I'm not sure if I still have that particular book.
Please
You
don't
got books
trouble
on everything.
yourself. I will look for it.
All right, let's have a little gander. Bottom shelf, bottom shelf. Ah, people at the Earth's end. It is important to realize that the Maori create peculiar pictorial writings in the soil in order to express much more than simple artistic emotions. First, one must recognize that dreams are the center of the Maori spiritual basis. According to ancient tribal dogma, all men live in a vast universal dream world, and our individual dreams represent our communion with invisible sacred spirits, which are all around us. When a Maori has a particular notable dream with prophetic or moral value, he draws important moments of his dream in a symbolic fashion on the soil. The drawing is interpreted by the tribal shaman, who can order a radical change in tribal life depending on what the dream tells him about the future. This behavior may seem incredible to those born in the civilized world. That is hella racist. We require substantial fact and cogitation, sometimes too much, before changing important aspects of our lives. But our scientific observations over the last 10 years reveal interesting things. First and foremost, not all Maori dreams do inspire these drawings. Secondly, when drawings are made, few are found to have true symbolic meaning of events that will affect tribal life. Thus, these prophetic occurrences are quite rare. Furthermore, as mentioned earlier, in these wild and inhospitable lands, the interpretation of a dream as a prophesizing great change is unlikely to be a great shock, as nature does like little half-heartedly in such places. The shaman is going to understand that if a particular spirit condescended to send a message to his people via a dream, it is a matter of their very survival. Thus, we arrive at the following conclusion. Has not our sophisticated Western world dampened these same primitive people's senses in ourselves, deeming them, wrongly in my opinion, lowly and unworthy? Or can we, with all our scientific tools and superior knowledge, foresee the many disasters that hail down on us with the same reliability? If the apocalypse must happen one day, I am sure that the first warning sign will not be found in our august scientific or governmental corridors, but in the lone drawings of a naked and illiterate aborigine in the fine soil of the bush. Perhaps he will have time to seek shelter for his people. As for us, yeah, that is hella condescending, but I'm sure that's what Holmes was looking for, so I guess we'll snag that.
Good day.
Thanks, Barnes.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Always a pleasure, buddy. Always a pleasure. Wonder why we had to look at that. It's so weird that that was on the stool for us to see. I wonder if that'll come back later. Oh, sorry. Pardon my step. Pardon my step. I'm sure Holmes will want to talk to us now. Come on, buddy. It's venturing time. Oh, geez. Just, staring out. Just blinking. You know, working out mysteries in your mind palace, I take it. How's it going, buddy?
Holmes, what on earth did you say to Barnes to put him in such a state?
I mean, he's kind of
Not
always
now,
in that
Watson,
state.
Although I'm sure this bit of news is most significant, it must wait. We are piecing together a singular affair. This abduction story is much more complex than it appears.
Yeah, it seems like that
As I
there's
mentioned
a
before, our
string
next
of
move
abductions.
is to locate the place of employment for one of the villains who abducted the young Maori.
Well, we
What
at least
part
have a
of
good lead
London would such a
on...
man call home?
I mean, it has to be the docks, right? From what part of London does one of the two, maybe docks? That'd be my guess.
Yes, Watson.
Aha.
There is little room for doubt. Our man is a bargeman who works at the Thames
Hell
River
yes.
wharves. He is more precisely employed to transport and handle fish brought in by various ships. Our next step is obvious. We must find
Hell
a
yeah.
cab and make haste to the Thames near the warehouses.
I often wonder how many different answers technically like work in those situations, because these games have a lot of times, or not a lot, but frequent enough where you actually have to put in specific text entries, and I wonder, why do we just have a knife out? Jeez. Holmes, don't go walking around with a knife. Hold that away. So yeah, I wonder how many times there's like, you know, maybe 4 or 5. Like, could wharfs would have worked? Could the Thames
I have no
worked?
reason to go there.
I want to talk, buddy. Hey, Sammy, how are you
Mr.
doing?
Holmes?
All right, down to the docks we go. Wharf number 13.
Let's go.
Hell yes.